We're in the city limits of Apache Junction, and there's been a need for this for a long time. We get 3 or 4 inches of rain, it really causes a lot of downstream problems.
It was identified early on by the consulting engineers that this would benefit just under 2,700 parcels, and that's a pretty significant number.
It is something that's been needed for the city for many years. When we have heavy monsoon rains, the flow of water coming through.
Over where the Ace Hardware parking lot is on Little Caesars, that's had 6 feet of water before.
The City of Apache Junction approached the county for a joint project, and we engaged our consultants to do an analysis of vacant lots in the city that could be utilized for stormwater detention processes, and ultimately decided that this would be the most beneficial for what we needed to convey.
By doing it way up here to the north, we're solving problems downstream in the business district.
Being so close to the Superstition Mountains and the Goldfield Mountains, we tend to get a lot of sediment that is transported with storm water, and that gets deposited in streets. It clogs up our culverts.
So what this basin is going to do is 2 things that address both of the issues. One is it's going to detain water that comes into the site and slowly bleed it off so that the infrastructure downstream can contain that, and you won't have the flooding that was occurring in years past. The other thing it's going to do is it's going to allow the sediment that comes down to drop out and deposit in the basin so that it won't reach the existing city infrastructure.
It's easier for crews to empty the sediment from this basin rather than from the streets.
There's an even bigger project coming to the east on Weeks Wash, which is the one where you'll see all of the dangerous flooding where there's had to be rescues, and it is very dangerous.
Come on, I got you, come on. Hurry, the water's coming, ma'am.
Weeks Wash is going to be affecting more further in the eastern part of the community.
But it's the same kind of approach. It's going to bring water in, it's going to detain it, let it bleed off slowly so that it's not overwhelming.
The cost involved is being shared between the city and the county.
The Flood Control District funded the design concept report and the design of the basin, and Pinal County Flood Control District and Apache Junction are splitting the cost of construction 50-50.
A project of this size, we do need to have some collaboration and some help with that. It would be difficult for us to design something like this, and then also as well as administer the project, take it through construction.
Once the basin has been constructed, we'll turn it over to Apache Junction for maintenance, and then for them to make a decision in terms of what park opportunities they want to pursue.
I've been confronted by several people in the aspect saying that we're building 3-story apartment buildings, and I keep telling them, no, it's a water retention.
So there's been rumors that this is going to be housing and apartment buildings. It's not. It's going to be a retention basin. I believe the city is then going to turn it into a park. It's going to be walkable and usable for everyone.
Moving forward, once the basin is complete, at some point in the future, the way the basin has been designed, there are some upper levels that can be used as an amenity, a park amenity for city and county residents to use.
We engage with that in mind, that ultimately the basin could be converted into a park.
We will have this project done before this monsoon season for this year, and it will definitely serve a great purpose. It'll trap the sediment and not affect those 2,700 parcels downstream. Huge benefit for us.
This project is illustrative of how the counties and cities can work together to develop regional projects that also have local impacts.
Benefit to the community, to the county. You know, it's great that we have that ability to work together. We've been doing it for years and continuing it on. I think it's fantastic.
And it affects probably 5,000 residents right here, if not more. Downstream, upstream, makes everybody, the county, the city, it just makes the whole region better.